When I was a kid, I didn't really know that I wanted to be an engineer, but I always gravitated toward activities at the time that, looking back on it, makes sense. I love to play in the sandbox with my trucks and build things. I love to play with Legos and build buildings. As I got older, I didn't really think that that was a career path for me, and I didn't even find it until I was in college. But over time, I realized that it was the right path for me.
Like as a kid, my grandma would always buy me those architecture Lego sets, and I loved those. Always sketching out on paper and dreaming up my dream house and what I would want it to look like. I also loved math and science, so my mom suggested that I go to an engineering camp whenever I was in high school, exposed to all different types of engineering. Went to Mizzou to study structural.
I always kind of knew that engineering in general was where I wanted to go. In high school, I was always good at math and physics and those sorts of things.
I would always enjoy playing with the Matchbox cars and kind of designing those new streets. Always had that passion.
I always enjoyed building things or even tearing things apart and figuring out how they work. I grew up on a farm with my dad, and he's been a farmer his whole life, but having to figure out how to make stuff work. So I figured out I liked math and I liked science. Dad kind of pushed me in that direction.
In college, I learned about the bioengineering degree at Mizzou. After learning more about the opportunities in that area, really consider engineering as a career.
I started with biological engineering because I wanted to deal with medical devices. Went into law because I saw that there was a need to get devices into the market. But then I wanted something more physical and going back into the math and science fields.
I think I'm probably the only engineer in my family, so it wasn't something that I always knew. It was my junior year of high school, like light bulb a little bit, oh, maybe this is something I'd be interested in. I've always had this fascination with wastewater treatment. Once I learned about it, I thought it was just really cool that, engineers are needed to design these facilities. It was just kind of a natural fit.